You've seen the title of this video and probably thought to yourself, what? Why would someone be so mean to sea turtles? But in reality, we humans aren't even doing anything directly to sea turtles. That's not why they're endangered. In fact, sea turtle populations are declining because of a problem that's been around since before humans ever existed. It's just gotten worse since we showed up. And by understanding what that problem is, we can do our part to help make sure that these amazing animals do and end up like the dinosaurs. Hi, and welcome to this channel. Today we're talking about sea turtles and why they're endangered. But first, did you know that there are 7 different species of sea turtle? The 7 species are the leatherback, the loggerhead, the green, the hawksbill, the olive ridley, the Kemp's, ridley, and the flatback. And all 7 of them are endangered. Now, you might be thinking, I thought there were 8 species. And if you learned your sea turtle facts from this video, then you'd be right. There used to be 8, but the 8th species, the Mariana, was declared extinct in 2018 after not being seen for over 100 years. Plus, at least 6 of the remaining 7 species have experienced severe population declines in the last century. And one of those species, the Kemp's ridley, has declined by more than 90%. So why are these animals in such big trouble? We humans certainly aren't helping things along. Plastic pollution is a big problem for sea turtles. They eat plastic bags, which often look like their favorite food source, jellyfish, or they get tangled up in the debris, which can cut into their skin and make it hard to swim. And warming oceans are causing rising sea levels, which means that the beaches where turtles lay their eggs are often underwater, leaving the nests exposed to predators like crabs or getting washed away entirely. But while we may have added to the problem, this isn't our fault. These issues have been around long before we humans started heading to the beach. You see, back in the 1940s, scientists noticed something strange. Almost every single sea turtle nest they examined had been dug up by crabs. Only about 1 in 1,000 eggs ended up hatching into baby turtles. That's terrible odds. But for a few weeks every year, something remarkable happens. On certain nights, tens of thousands of turtle eggs hatch all at once, and when they do, the species has a much better chance of survival. See, back in the 1940s, scientists didn't know why only 1 in 1,000 eggs hatched. They knew that most of the eggs were being eaten by crabs, but there had to be some other reason that the numbers were so low. So they started experimenting. In one experiment, they placed artificial nests along a beach and dug up the eggs a few weeks later. About 99% of the eggs were gone, just like in the wild. But when they left the eggs in the ground for longer, suddenly the number of eggs that hatched increased dramatically. It turned out that the reason for the low hatching rates wasn't the crabs. It was something else, something lurking beneath the sand. See, there's a type of beetle that lays its eggs in sand, burying them in a way that's almost impossible to detect. Even today, we still don't know what species this beetle is or how deep it lays its eggs. But thanks to the work of those early scientists, we do know that these beetles are the reason that sea turtle numbers plummeted in the last century. Back in the 1940s, the only way to prevent a beetle from finding your egg was to bury it deeper than the beetle could dig. So, conservationists started burying turtle eggs deeper to ensure that they hatched. This worked well at first, but eventually the beetles adapted, digging deeper holes to find the eggs. Since then, conservationists have tried several other methods of protecting turtle eggs, all with limited results. Because of this, many experts believe that the only way to save sea turtles now is to protect their beach habitat and restore some of the natural nesting areas that have been destroyed by human development. So if you love sea turtles, don't go picking up every piece of trash you see on the beach. Leave some of it there. Those crabs need something to eat too. This video was made possible by a University Museum of Zoology.